How's it going?
What's up? What? I don't know what to call you. Just call you
Commander
Destruct.
Com? Or just Connor?
Oh, that's right. You're a Connor. We have two Connors. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just call you Destruct. I didn't remember what your name was.
Oh, Destruct is the other guy.
Oh, Commander. Okay, you're a Commander. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know both of you have been on Friday Night Blitz. I didn't remember.
Yeah.
He said he should be here shortly, right?
Yeah, he said 15 minutes. I don't know if he's driving home or what.
And where are you? You're in San Diego?
I think that's him. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Virginia.
Oh, you're on the East Coast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't think he is in San Diego. Where in Virginia are you at?
Like Northern Virginia, pretty close to DC. Like 2 miles from Dulles International.
Yeah, you're probably like 4 hours from me.
Yeah.
I'm a little past Philadelphia from there.
I was about to say, based off your accent, I'd say north, 4 hours north, not 4 hours south.
Yeah, well, I grew up on Long Island. But now I'm in
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, wait.
I guess
Oh,
we're all
yes.
going to the game here.
Let's get online here. Oh, yes. Spectate. Okay. It is your turn, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's my turn. Where are we? Un momentito. Alright, so... what were we doing? There was something we were gonna... plan. I was just gonna take the west coast here. And,
Just wondering about Finland. Because I messed up transports and I don't have U.S. reinforcing. I can put the U.S. fighters there though. Let's see. He's got 19 plus 5. I get 14 plus 4, like 18. Maybe.
what transport's worth? The AA gun?
Yeah, sure. An infantry and AA gun is probably fine for that. You can do like France and Northwestern, or
Yeah, I'll do France and Northwest. And,
I guess if you're pulling out of 5, then it could probably land a couple fighters in Finland too. The UK fighters. Still have the fleet in 8.
well, oh yeah, I guess I can go up to Season 3. I'm sorry. I keep thinking I have to do that.
Yeah.
So I have 50 IPC. Of course,
You
I
have
just
50?
took India. Yeah, I have 50 because I saved some because you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with my income.
I don't know if you want to get you're on 3 transports, right? Yeah, 3. You either get a 4th transport or get like 2 fighters.
Yeah, if I get a transport, then I don't have capacity past like just building land units. Like,
But you've got,
land units around.
you'll have 1 left over in UK if we put the AA gun. So
Yeah, I know, but that's this round. I mean, I guess I could do it. I guess we could always have the transport. It's okay.
we wouldn't be able to spend that whole 50 that way, I don't think.
No, I'm not spending all of this.
I think the fighters are fine if you want to go that route. Or the transport's fine too.
So if I get the transport.
Oh, and then how much do we need in Kazakh?
So like I can get 6 infantry and a transport.
Do that.
So it's half a transport, or I can get another fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll just get the transport.
Maybe throw some like artillery, maybe a tank in there
Yeah. No,
if you want to.
I'll get the artillery. It's just still. I'm wondering if we should purchase this transport or not. Because without another IC, that means I'm gonna. Essentially, every round we'll be purchasing 7 units for it and like a fighter or something.
Yeah.
Until we decide we can't really do fighters or bombers anymore. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it. I guess we
One other thing could be,
artillery.
like, because we could do, like, 7 infantry and a fighter out of the UK for a couple rounds and build up a stock of, like, a couple extra ground units.
Yeah, I like it this way.
Yeah, I think, potato. Squatta. You can do what you're doing. Just look at the Kazakh thing. 10, 14. Yeah, we're fine there.
Do you need a fighter anywhere?
I don't think there's anywhere that like desperately needs it, but we can do like the Moscow fighter and Kazakh, and then like the other fighters. I mean, I think they can all just go to Finland. We don't need it if
in the water.
Yeah, we don't need anything in 3 right now. So his bombers can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then as long as we're holding Finland, we're good there. So we don't need anything in 3. We don't need anything.
Well, one of them will land on the aircraft carrier.
That's fine.
One of them won't get back.
2 to Finland's fine, and that gives us options to go to Moscow if we want to with them.
Should I take Caucasus?
Or
do you need everything in Kazakh? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we could spare.
Yeah, as long as the fighter goes to Kazakh. Yeah, I think as long as the fighter's going to Kazakh, that's fine.
Can't forget about Australia.
Oh yeah. Good catch. Oh, I missed that.
The sub can't really do anything.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, looks fine to me.
These are bombardments. Never hit me. Never
Yeah.
That's okay. We got friends. We got it clean. No hit back. Even better. Come on, let's do this. Ah. So uncool when that happens.
Oh. Yikes.
We got caucuses.
That one's nice at least.
I almost forgot about Australia. Is there one more? Come on, first round. Alright, do over. Killed it twice. Excellent.
Nice.
Don't need anything in season 3, right?
Nope. I checked the bombers like 3 times to make sure.
Yeah. Put everything in Zach.
Yeah, there's no tank splitting through. It's just a waste to put infantry there.
Sub has to run away. All right. How's that look, my friend?
Put the sub in 56, I think. So he's deterred from going to Alaska with the 62 transports.
I guess we could do
Yeah. So he doesn't have an escort to reach there. I think everything else is probably fine. Got 2 fighters, infantry, AA.
Move that back up to Canada.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Well, he only produced 7 units. I missed one. Oh well.
That was a mistake on my part, but I thought I
Excuse me,
produced
sir.
that
Oh, yeah,
one
that-
extra unit.
Okay, so what's the thing here? Australia's a bit annoying.
I don't feel like I
That's
want to
why-
send 2 transports after it, though.
Well, I mean, 3 units on 1 unit is pretty strong.
Oh yeah. But I was hoping you just lose 1 so I could just send 2 infantry after it. I still am probably going to send 2 infantry after it anyway. I don't think risking a third, wasting a second transport's time is here. The question is, what do I start snagging in Africa? I mean, your fighters are... Can't really kill a fleet there, so... I think we're just going to go heavy on the ground. And then we'll just start taking the free stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do? We're going to send artillery and then infantry. Egypt. And we're also going to send 2 infantry. No. To, I guess, Madagascar? There, next. And that one goes back to... Yeah, that's probably fine. And then we'll grab these guys. Here. That's probably good enough. This is not hittable. I have more aircraft. I guess we will just bomb the living daylights out of Russia. And then call it a day. Oh. That's not a good result for 3 bombers.
I mean, you didn't lose one.
Lose 1. Great result in Australia, though. Alright, so... We don't really need fleet down there anymore, so I guess we will do this. Aircraft to Berlin. Here. One. These guys. This guy can get to here. So now the aircraft carrier. We want the fleets to start going back, but I guess this is where the sub is annoying because it means my destroyer has to kind of stay. Destroyer battleship kind of have to actually stay like around here, kind of keep your sub moving around. Yes, here. Apart. Fighters 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's no way you capture this. So. Okay.
All right. So, my question is, should I try to take Northwestern. But I have to use guys that are already over there. Or... should I just focus on getting more units to Finland?
Well, the guys in Morocco cannot get to Finland, so.
Yeah, but they could...
They could take Northwest.
Yeah, those guys could take Northwest. But they do also want guys marching towards Egypt. So 5 there.
You're not even tempted by the fleet in 34?
With 4 fighters. And they have to
probably
land
somewhere.
Yeah, they have to land in like Italian East Africa and get like bombs. The bombers can reach from Berlin. No, and I'm not throwing away my fighters for that.
Yeah, there's a transport to it.
Maybe if there are like
No.
3 transports in there.
Yeah, not enough value probably.
I don't know. I kind
You
of like
need them in Finland anyway.
You
Unless you're
taking Northwest?
Unless you want to take Southern Europe.
I think I don't have enough units that can go to 15 to defend.
Yeah, you don't really have a med ship. I would go up north. Take Northwest.
Yeah.
Get up into Finland.
Yeah. Alright, let's... Okay, so those guys are coming back.
I mean, the U.S. is going to have to send more to Africa at some point, too. Obviously.
Yeah, I think one of my transports from 11 is going to drop in French West Africa
Yeah.
this turn. I think I'm going to put the other one for more guys in Morocco. Definitely threaten Medshuk. Okay, so 2 in Norway. I've got 3 coming back here. Then that guy can also swing up. I don't think I want to waste a transport on just an AA gun next turn, so let's do that. Let's do... Okay. We'll get another fighter. Oh, I'm gonna have this transport coming back too. It's okay. I think that's it. Kind of want to save this fleet for Medshuk. Potential next round.
Yes, sir.
Just want to. So I'm not going to bombard. Just use the fighter. Only 1 fighter.
For what?
For Northwestern Europe. It's okay.
I mean, 3-on-1 should work, even though it didn't last time.
Yeah.
It really should work,
Yeah.
like 90% of the time.
Yeah. We're at the
That
bottom
is
one.
fair, but I think you try it at least 30, 40 times in a game, so 3 or 4
Yeah.
times out of those is gonna fail, right?
See, I got a worse result with my bombers than you did. There you go.
It's better than
Well,
losing.
yeah, I rolled a 2. Better than losing the bomber, yes. That I would definitely admit.
I'm gonna go carrier down here in case we want to do that. Bomber. 1, 2. I think I want this one down there. If his naked transport tries to grab 28, bomb him. To escort it at least. I don't need stuff in West USA. Am I missing anything?
I'm looking. I don't think so.
Alright.
Okay, what's this attack looking like? It looks unappetizing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think that's any good for Germany.
No. Not great.
Uh, 5 artillery is probably fine. Or, yeah.
I would take infantry.
No. 5 artillery that we already have. Do I need any
okay.
artillery is the
Okay.
question.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get another auxiliary, it's not the other or you could not get another auxiliary.
It does cost me a unit to get it.
Oh no, yeah, then don't.
Alright. That's fine. But I don't think we're dead zoning them from Caucasus, so. I think I want to go here.
Sure.
He can actually be safe there, so let's just take it. No, he's not. Maybe that's not worth it then. I do want to go. Oh,
It'd take a while.
maybe with 3.
They should be safe then.
Yeah. I think this is it. I could try to use the fighter against that guy instead, but it's US territory anyway.
No,
Okay.
I think you're good.
Okay. No tanks for Japan blitzing anywhere, so don't have to worry about cannon around Moscow. Let's just come down here. We definitely can't hold both, right? Actually, is Kazakh stack better? Well, I'm building in Caucasus though. That's the thing. I wonder if it would have been better to just repair Moscow and keep Kazakh stacked. Because I think then Caucasus would be dead zone for Japan anyway.
You don't think we could hold Caucasus?
Well, we definitely can, but by sitting in Kazakh, we prevent his forces from linking up.
But we're not. That's what I mean. We can't hold both.
I don't think we can hold both. Like Kazakh, we need.
Well, then
He's
we've already
got.
committed to Kazakh, so.
No, we're not.
I guess we're not. Yeah, I guess not. Okay.
Yeah, that was what I initially thought this turn was. We pull back to Caucasus. I wonder if it's worth giving up those 4 Russian infantry for.
Which 4?
The 4 I'm building,
Oh.
because I have to build in Caucasus. Russia is bombed. Because then he can't hold Caucasus as Japan this round. I don't know. What do you think? Is it worth giving him a juicy attack into 4 infantry to keep them separated?
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Otherwise, we just pull back to Caucasus, and then he links up in Kazakh, and then we have to go back to Moscow. And this keeps him from doing that for at least an extra turn.
I don't even know if the AA gun would make any difference.
If I put the AA gun in Caucasus,
Yeah.
could do that.
It's just like
You could do it with the UK AA gun too. Yeah. I mean, so he has what? 5 planes at. I mean, he's gonna have more when he's eventually attacking Moscow. It probably doesn't matter. I don't know. I kind of think this is worth it, even with my mistake of building there.
Well, go with your gut then.
Alright. Okay.
An easy way to force you to pull your stack back to Moscow, which is just to stack West Russia.
Yeah, but then we get Karelia, so.
Yeah, but it might be sufficiently dead zone because you cannot land UK fighters there. And putting UK fleet, I guess you could put UK fleet in 5.
Yeah, I mean maybe with like a tank build from Berlin or something, but we can still,
No, you can just take.
you know, we block Baltic. I mean, with less guys that go to Karelia if we do that, but yeah.
Like, I want to hold Karelia here. It's not very profitable actually against a 1-2. You start taking out tanks.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna 1-2. You're just with the US. US hits quite hard with 13, 14, 16 plus 5 is 21, and the bomber 23. It's actually a favorable battle for the US, so I don't actually think I can hold. This is here without fighter support, and I'm not sending fighters. So I have to let Japan progress, so and we are not building there, so it looks like we are just going to be giving up especially because I have to trade with Russia for sure. So we'll trade like this, and then we will stack this. And then the other trades will be heavy too. Alright. This should be 3 infantry because there is 10% to fail, which is great. We'll send 2 fighters. I guess I could send tanks to Karelia. No, it's probably not worth it. 17 is not a big fortune to Moscow. No, but with all the trading I have to do, it's not feasible, so yeah, this is the only case.
I love those hitbacks. Always good.
We had Arch and West Russia.
Come on, boys.
Alright, so do we put an infantry? Do we spawn an infantry in Karelia? Maybe. That means the UK has to, like, risk 1/3 that it doesn't capture. Or has to send something to 5. It's actually a benefit. Maybe we put 2 in Karelia for this purpose, just because there's no UK units. And now there's actually not a whole lot of threats to do with here, because 1, 2, 3, 4... 10 can do what? 10 takes Transjordan, which lets my fleet hit yours. So I have to extra, but then you can put Yep. I guess you can snag Italy. I don't know if I care that much about Italy, because you're not going to hold it long term. I am spawning 3 in Italy, so I guess we just put planes there again. So, hold on. Okay, what's the issue? So, the thing is, there's actually no big attack on Germany this round. So, part of me wants to do this. Dead Zone Corellia. I guess that means that artillery stays there. So it's more flexible here. It's pretty fun. And then I can put 4 infantry here. 4 infantry plus 3 fighters is enough to hold. One, two, 4 infantry and 2 fighters is probably enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the bombards. I don't think you want to chance that. And then that gives me how much holding in Berlin? 5 plus the 8 I'll spawn is 13, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so you can actually hit a little more. You can also hit that. Oh, I have bomb. Oh, I can have the bomber. So 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 8 is 16 versus your 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. So then, in fact, we have to keep the artillery here so that we minimize the chance you can actually hit it. Ah, then we have a France stack to deal with. The France stack is not so bad though. France stack is. Yeah. We'll let you try a France stack if you want. I doubt you want it.
Okay.
I'm getting a bomber.
A bomber? For what?
What do you mean for what?
Why not just a fighter?
Because we have the extra money and the bomber will give us more firepower and range than the fighter.
The bomber doesn't really defend Moscow, though.
Well, we need that right now, or?
Not right now, but in the future we're definitely going to need it. Unless you're thinking you want it to trade, or you want to bomb Berlin more.
No. That's not what
But I think if we're just using it for trading, I think the fighter's better. Yeah. So do we want to stack France? So we definitely can.
Well, if we can, I guess we want to.
You can with the fighters. You transfer the US fighters.
Do we even need all the US fighters? It's got 14, 19. US can bring over 9. Potentially those guys as well. I don't think we need to send the US fighters to a France stack. Definitely not all of them.
Not all of them, but you will need some of them for sure. If you're pulling all your units out of Africa. If you're not, then
Yeah, with the. I mean, what do you want to do?
Let me think.
Maybe we should wait.
We can wait if we want to. It's fine. If he continues to head zone Corelli like this, we'll have the opportunity next turn still. And there'll be a lot more pressure on Berlin. I do need some amount of your fleet to go to 3 this round to protect against the Japanese bombers.
Alright, so what are we doing against... What are we doing with the... What is this?
Caucasus.
Yeah, Caucasus.
I think the Russians are fine with some American fighters for Moscow this round, and then you can pull back next round after the Russians, because the Russians are going to go back.
So I'm leaving this fighter here too.
The fighter probably should stay. You could trade Ukraine if you want to with the one guy in Caucasus.
I was thinking of Szechuan.
Szechuan's fine.
Getting rid of one of the Japanese guys.
Sure.
Unless you... I don't know. Which one do you think is more...
Szechuan doesn't give us any money because it's U.S. territory.
That's what I'm looking at. And also, I guess I want to trade something with the Germans here. We also want to... I think we want to try this.
Yeah, I mean...
At least soften that up.
Yeah, the U.S. will have plenty of firepower for it, but I think doing the 1 infantry in there is, with 2 fighters is fine if you want to.
And I guess maybe we don't have to risk it.
Look, because I'm going to fly a bunch of these, especially if we're not stacking France, a bunch of these fighters are going to go to Moscow anyway. They can pass over Karelia just fine. There's one more in 3. And yeah, there's another one down there. I would go just 1 transport to France. And put the guys in Finland. Yeah, I think so. Bless you. And, like, we can always grab guys from Finland to fill transports later if we need to.
I know, I don't know.
You're just worried about failing France with... How many?
Yeah.
You only got 1 fighter over there. You can use the fighters from Finland. I don't think we need in Moscow, so those fighters can go trade northwest. Or even you could have one of them go to France, probably, to make those trades easier. I'm pretty sure we don't need to put UK fighters in Moscow.
Yeah, it's not that. I didn't think we needed to put anything in Finland this morning.
We don't, but... Or, well, as far as air, we don't. I think it's good to keep building it up.
Alright. That's all I got.
Yeah.
kill some Germans.
Yep.
That was a cinch. This goes well. The cruiser hit.
It does theoretically happen
It's more
50% of the time.
I don't see it
No,
happen
this guy.
50% of the time. It rarely happens with the cruiser.
In theory, it is 50-50. In theory.
Got the unit. Did not take anything.
That's fine.
The Russians can grab it. I guess I can't if they use Cossack
Yeah.
opposition.
Unless you fail caucus. Yeah.
Well, there's an interesting play that I should think about here. Especially if you're not planning on retreating here.
And what do you need up in Season 3 here?
You can put the fighters up there, yeah. Well, you need to protect against 3 Japanese bombers. Yeah, I think that's fine. What you got?
Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to take too much from 8 either.
Yeah, I can. How much is an 8?
There's
You're building a fighter there, right?
3 destroyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cruiser. Aircraft
Yeah.
carrier.
Yeah, I think 8's fine. Four destroyers, cruiser carrier, and a fighter.
The sub. Let's get this sub out of here.
243 with the sub, I think.
43.
I don't know. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Just in case that transporter 46 wants to go for Brazil or something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, from 55 you get to 18.
Sure.
Get to 18, build a bomber or something, and then 22 is difficult.
Yeah.
The fighter. I got confused for a second. I was like, what am I doing? Alright, Japan.
Yeah.
I think he's thinking about attacking Kazakh. That's probably what I missed.
I'm
It's not.
thinking, well, because it's not that bad. The idea is that if I get most of your stuff, then you lose Moscow.
Yeah.
What can I hit it with? I hit it with 5 planes plus 18 and 4 with 22 ground. Problem is the 2 AAs. It makes it high variance. If I lose a bunch of planes, I'm really actually not doing so hot. So... And my dice are not great because it's mostly infantry. So, probably correct approach is just to slowly build up the bomber force and make your life kind of miserable. Yeah, so do I need to stick fleet? Where do I need fleet is the question. I guess I need it in 28 and 34. We'll do that. I guess I could use another fighter, but...
Hey, Sean in the chat. I usually try to start at around 8 p.m. is usually when I try to start.
so then let's do this. Let's snag. Good. Alright, and then what do we want to trade? I think we're definitely going to hit Caucasus. I don't think I can use either fighter, because I need the fighters here, there. But this makes dropping to 23 super annoying for you, so that I will take. So I guess that means we can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. So where do I plan on putting my Japanese units? Well, they could sit in Sichuan, or they could sit in here and start trading all this land. And then we'll just take it. I don't know if I'm in any rush with Japan, to be realistic. I guess this is a better stack. No, the key super town. Actually, this is gonna be a little creative. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do this, this, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And do we put this AA gun somewhere special? Maybe Caucasus? Yeah, you're just gonna hit it with the ground. I feel like I want to put it in Caucasus though, because that way Russia has to risk. Nah, Russia just hits it with ground, and then we take it with ground. Russia's gonna use ground anyway. Don't have enough planes attacking stuff in general. I think this is a pretty good use of the gun here. But be maximally punished. And we'll keep the pressure in Africa. Pressure 23. And just trade a lot with Russia. I think this makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, USA's up. Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, we can only trade Brilliant. Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. wondering if I want to go to 15 and take out the guy in Libya. I could put fighters with that fleet. Then he'd have like a carrier, fighter, like a couple bombers that could hit it. Can that bomber get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Have carrier, 2 fighters, 3 bombers.
Yeah. Which is probably fine.
So
Monkey's in the chat, but he's muted.
Yeah, I was just talking a little bit. So,
How you doing?
is this one of your club league game? Sounds like.
No, this is just a random game that the three of us playing.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like a 2v1.
Yeah, we're playing Destruct.
hello.
Yeah, that guy beat me like 5 times in a row.
He's like a top rank.
That was
player,
all
platinum,
Allen's,
right?
though. Yeah, I was saying. I think you only play Axis, so I was always allied in that game.
I think it's just all infantry, all ground. I gotta have stuff to fill my transports coming back next round. So let's do this.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely that. I think I do want to take out the guy in Libya. Just abandon 13, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, 23 is safe, right?
No, he's got
No,
a
he's
fighter
got
in
it.
28.
Definitely not.
I
Oh, yeah,
could,
it does have that down there. Okay.
I could send like 2 destroyers to 23 if I want to. That'd probably be fine. Then I have battleship, cruiser, carrier, 2 fighters in 15 against his 2 fighters, carrier, and 2 bombers.
Pretty well, of course.
I think that's fine. If I want to do that.
What? It is 3 bombers, just to clarify.
Is it 3? Oh yeah, that one could hit. So it would be 6 on 6 hit points. It'd be. I don't want to count.
You're
I think
You're
I'm okay
dicing it.
with. I'm okay
well,
with.
it's okay.
What if you just use the like aircraft carrier and like cruiser or something to keep
In
20
15?
to 23 to keep it? Forget about 15. Do you really need to go into 15 just to get Southern Europe? Unless you.
Not for No, I was going for Libya, so I can then. I don't know. He's got a bunch of. Actually, there's a lot of guys in TJ now.
I think a shuck into Africa is more important than Libya.
Okay.
Is my opinion. I think it's worth some of that fleet to keep the 23 safe. I think.
Okay.
I think that's the right move. I think.
I mean, I could do 2 destroyers to 23 and go to 15, I think. 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. We'll just do this, and I think I'm gonna have a unfilled transport this turn. That's okay.
You're not gonna take Libya now?
If I don't, yeah. Do you think I should? You're saying I shouldn't?
I thought you had decided to do that and put two.
We do this with and then put 2 destroyers on 23. So I can still have 23 and still have a shock going there. If I do this, but there's no reinforcements coming to 13 then.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you have much going. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. This was my first thought.
I think I'd rather those transports go back to pick up units.
What? You'd rather not just have an empty transport this turn?
I guess.
Because I could still hold 23 this round, and have another 2 infantry drop there. That's not an issue.
Okay.
Just then I have. I don't know what the fleet in 15 does next turn, though. With this move. Just Alright.
So if we put the fleet out of position, what would we miss out?
Out of position in 15, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, the main thing is putting guys in Morocco, I think. Yep.
The guys in Morocco threaten Italy. Right, once you move your 15 and those infantry are there, then if I just take them out of Japan, then there's nothing that threatens Italy, which frees up.
Yeah. Well, I
Resource.
didn't do the calculator on this battle, but I don't think it's like easy battle for Japan to take if I go to 15.
No, I mean I just take out the ground units and I just airstrike with the bomber and the fighters.
Yeah, if you want to airstrike, sure. Yeah, I force you to airstrike that way, I guess.
Yeah, but then I get to free up Italy for.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go with this. Do the extra 2 fighters there, because why not? Is that good? I think. Didn't miss anything. This bomber.
The other bomber, can that do anything?
Not really. I could hit a naked artillery with it in Sudan.
No, if it was just a fighter, I'd say go ahead, but the bomber, I don't know. That's up to you.
Hmm.
Bomber has higher IPC return than a fighter.
Yeah.
It's only
but
2 more points to get
But
a.
in that particular battle, you're risking a bomber rather than a fighter.
Yeah, but you hit more often. I mean, it's a wash, I guess, but it's pretty
Yeah,
close.
but you
I think it's like.
you hit back the same. It's so it's. I'm putting the same risk on either a fighter or a bomber.
No, you're not, because if you miss, then you have to battle again, right? So you're 1/3 minus 12, or 1/3 minus 10, but now you're 2/3 plus 4 versus 1/2 plus 4, and then the fraction that you have to go again is only 1/3. So it's slightly better. But I know I can check the calculator. Academic point, really. Yeah, it's minus 2.7 for the fighter and only minus 2.5 for the bomber. Slightly better.
Minus 2.7?
it's minus 2.7 for for an infantry. For artillery, it's minus 1.7 and minus 1.5.
Is it really that unprofitable? I thought it was pretty close to break even.
Oh,
I guess if I'm only doing maybe if
There's
I
a
had
1
like
in
2
3
bombers.
chance of hitting
you have 2.
12 IPC bomb.
Yeah, 1.7. Yeah.
If you have 2 air units, it's different because the chance that the battle goes to the second round is lower.
All right,
I
I'm
haven't
gonna
done
go
that
with
for
this.
the 2 bombers minus 25.
I want to finish this game tonight. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Oh, we're ramping it up slowly. 2 damage this time.
2 is good. 2 is good. Infinitely better than 1.
2 is like
You want to hit 3 or 4 is average, but 2 is, it's, you know, acceptable. It's like, okay, I didn't lose the bomber and I got 2. You know, more than 1.
I'm still not happy with 2. More than 1, I guess.
1 feels kind of like a jip.
I mean,
Like, even though you didn't lose the bomber, it's still like, I only got 1. But when you get 2, it's like, at least I got 2.
I sent. No, I mean I sent 3 bombers to get 6 in Russia, so I averaged 2, and I definitely felt like I got cheated. Right. All that risk to get 6, risking.
I don't
36.
think I can go to French Africa. Maybe I could. He has to like.
He's got 1 artillery.
If he wants us, he could sacrifice a transport for it.
Or just send the
Well, I
artillery
think we
plus 2
welcome
fighters.
that too. Like getting one of his transports would be precious right now.
Alright, just- Send the carrier or I don't want like 2 fighters in Finland still, I think. How's that look?
Yeah, that's alright.
Don't. I can't really.
Your logistics
Threat.
are looking good.
Yeah. I can't really threaten Italy, or I'd be sacrificing the fleet to do so.
I don't know. The
Well-
battle. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I could put.
I think like the battleship or the cruiser down in 23 would.
You think I should do the battleship instead of the carrier?
Oh, you got the carrier. Yeah, the carrier down there is cool with a destroyer
Yeah.
or the cruiser with
Yeah.
the cruiser or something.
Yeah, with the could do a
Something
cruiser instead of
that can bombard might help with like a battle or something.
Okay. The cruiser.
Because the battles down in Africa are going to be like, you know, a couple of units here, a couple of units there. Bombard can really make
So
a
you-
difference.
This UK fleet doesn't mean my destroyer, does it? Against 5 German fighters. No, we're fine. Yeah.
Oh, you're still bringing stuff to... Okay. See, I don't know. I think we should be just going to Finland, but...
We got a lot going to Finland.
I know, but we're trying to defend 13 also now. I don't know.
Could not defend 13, that's fine. I don't like putting no pressure on Italy.
I mean, if you think it's doable, if you think it's safe. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
telling
know...
not to do it. I don't want to take, like, I don't want to make 8 vulnerable now and, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So this is now 4. Okay, wait, I'll do the battleship then. This can go here. Okay, so if I'm doing it that way, then... None. Okay. This one. We'll pull out a 13. So I got cruiser and battleship with a carrier down there. Okay. Is a bomber in Morocco safe? No, he's got
So
bombers in Berlin. Okay.
So I don't know, either the battleship or the cruiser you might not need down there.
Or where else am I putting it?
You could put it in 8, because from there it can get to 3 also.
Okay.
I don't know.
battle.
I guess we're not gonna really need more for 3, but you never know.
Yeah, it's like we have enough fleet for 2 seasons. We don't have enough for 3.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna try to engage that little fleet down at 23 with 1 fighter, an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, no, but you know, I have a little strike force down there. If he just comes up with a carrier, it's gonna need more than that. All right. I want to finish tonight, so I'm just gonna. Wait, why is this guy loaded? Oh my god. I messed up.
Forgot to something.
Yeah.
Get something loaded on a transport.
Whatever.
That was
Okay, Russia. Get 1 more artillery, sure. Wonder what a Caucasus strafe would look like with like 3 artillery, 3 infantry. That's worth it.
It might be. You're just getting the AA gun, right?
Yeah, that's the thing with the AA gun. I could do it with. I could risk the fighter on it.
No, I'm
Just
saying.
do, like-
I'm saying you don't need to risk fighters. What I'm saying is, what's the profit? Is just the AA gun.
Yeah, which I don't think is that useful for us to get.
So unless we're looking to take Caucasus, I don't know.
I don't know. I do think we don't want him to produce there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if like you strafe with like 3 artillery, 3 infantry, and soften it out for the UK to take it. Or depending on how the dice go, it's not like a horrible trade to if we get back caucus with that.
Yeah, I'm saying, can we take it? With like a couple of artillery and 3 infantry. Can we still hold Moscow?
I'm pretty sure we're fine in Moscow. I have 19, 20, plus the fighter, and the US fighter is like 24 units. His fighters aren't at range either, just those 11 tanks and
Might need one more.
6 dudes.
Oh, I guess that's good. Yeah, that should.
Plus my build of 6 guys. So yeah, we're fine there. We can spare some units to go caucus. Let's go. One more artillery. Yeah, we'll do this, and
Yeah, I think that's good.
I could do one more artillery and look more to strafe rather than take. But I don't mind having the income either. So
Yeah, no, I'd just send what you got. See if we can take it.
come on, this is like 5 rounds against this artillery. Oh, there we go. Fighter finally. How many rounds was that?
I must be around behind you because I'm seeing you missing.
Yeah, round 5 to kill the artillery. The fighter missed 5 times.
Wow, I'm 3 rounds behind you guys. Wow.
This game is slow. I never really watch the dice because it's just too slow.
I have them sped up. Yeah, on mine. That's probably why. Ugh, that's.
Oh.
Really?
Do I retreat with 2 artillery? Just
I
leave
don't
that
know,
for the UK.
It's worth 4, so if you're eligible
I
4
think
for the
you want
unit.
to just take it. Just take it.
Really? So yeah, UK can take it. And then I save
But
2
the Germans-
artillery.
It's
versus
worth,
But the Germans go first.
that's
they
worth
can do
4
something.
income.
The Germans, if he wants to stack it with the Germans, I guess. Okay. Makes sense.
And it's also worth 4 income to you, right? Oh well. No, maybe not.
Lost anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're sacrificing artillery, which is worth 4 to potentially get 4. So
But like, the artillery defends the same way my infantry. I don't care how much it's worth. I care about how well it defends Moscow. And your artillery is kind of important for that. Mine's not.
Yeah, what we bought, we already bought.
I mean, I did buy another one anyway. But maybe
yeah,
I should be
I'm saying,
saving.
like, in terms of the income.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I messed up.
Oh.
Forgot that I had the production slots in Karelia. I didn't.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Wow.
I just like, oh, I can build 6 units. Cool. I don't need a repair. Yeah.
I mean, it's still definitely not hittable, so you're not in any trouble in any sense of the word.
Yeah, but
There's
it's
an
more
argument for stopping.
Russians. It's more
Yeah,
Russians
more Russians, yeah.
wasted for nothing.
Yeah, I don't think stacking caucus is, even though the production for Japan is nice, it's just wasted units, really. So I don't need to repair it.
I don't Can you stack caucus?
Or
Actually,
what are you gonna hit it with? If I just put all these units in caucuses, and I put 4
yeah,
Japanese
that's
units
probably
back
enough.
up,
Yeah, that's
to
probably
build
enough.
4 Japanese units move. Hold on. Versus mostly infantry. I couldn't even land a few Japanese fighters if I wanted to.
Yeah, that's definitely enough. But
Not worth it though, because now there is an extreme risk of a France stack, which I cannot tolerate at this point in the game. So that will be swiftly denied, and that will be done by doing this. So first we will hit France. We'll hit this. We will hit this. Is it worth leaving units to trade caucuses with? Oh, really? Because you can just stack it, I assume? Well, let's do it with these units. And these guys go here. Okay. I mean, this is not unreasonable. I guess the problem is the airstrike gun. Alright, move the A gun. Yeah, we'll do it with these guys. Do I take Archangel with the Gremlins? Or not? Okay. It's a bit overkill into France.
Oh, I have to reload.
Not a bad round in terms of hitbacks. So then we will put all the tanks here. We will put the other units here. All the fighters here. I think I will swap a couple artillery back to here. Maybe 1 artillery? I have 1 other one. Yeah, 1 artillery is probably okay. I do not think you can stack this with any reasonable amount. So, how safe am I in Berlin? Reasonably safe. The US does not have a lot of fighters trained on Berlin. 9, 11. Send this. Does this prevent? Well, the thing is, this is pretty bad. Does this prevent a France stack sufficiently? Or 2, 7, 8 plus 4 is 12.4. I have 3, 9, 12. More than enough, actually. Now let's put 2 at the beginning. This is better.
Okay. Well.
Mm. Wonder if Corellia stack is possible.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't know.
That would be impressive. 14 infantry, 3 artillery, 13 tanks, and 5 fighters can hit there.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of guys that we can put there. We can put, let's see, yeah,
Let's just do a quick math.
15,
So,
24, plus 7. Pick.
We have 15, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 34 on the fighters versus yeah, it's possible. 14, 17, 17 and 13. 35? Yeah, possible.
I think we should stack Corellia here, yeah, for sure. We do have to put, I think, all the UK transports go to 5 and
Yeah, without. I don't think you can trade France. Well, I guess you can trade the US.
we can trade France with the US. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't account for the units from going to 5. Yeah, that's always decent. No.
Do you need fighters in Moscow?
No, there's nothing next to Moscow, so.
There isn't.
You want to strafe an artillery in northwestern? Is that what you meant to do?
Yeah, I was just sending all the fighters at it. Because I have nothing else to really
Okay.
do with my fighters, right?
Sure.
I mean, I guess we want to make sure that we work around that.
I mean, that's fine. I could maybe just send 1 infantry to northwest Europe that way. My logistics are a little strained, so.
Alright. You're happy with
I think
Persia and Novo?
I might just go skip Novo and just go fighter infantry at the guy in Persia.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
No Novo?
worth sending those guys. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Just
Alright, let's do it then.
Okay.
Hit one.
It's fine. I did break and throw this into that calculator. I calculated for him getting 2 hits. And we're pretty fine there.
I do think UK is going to be squeezed for money a bit soon, though. Oh, and crashed.
He's banked a lot though, so.
He has banked a lot, yeah. So you actually have enough for quite some time.
Like, missed an entire fighter production last round. So. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'd
the
rather
US
have
only
the
like to-
US get money here. We still gotta hold 5 or 3 rather from the 3 Japanese bombers. So I think put 2 fighters there as well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can put the rest of your fleet in 5, I think, with the other fighter.
There is an argument for taking that second fleet with 3 bombers, not gonna lie.
We're just leaving Kaz empty.
Yeah, well, hang on. He's got 4 infantry plus some planes that can attack there. I don't know, maybe just sit there. Just deny him in a round.
With or without the fighter.
So you have 4 infantry left. So he would have 4 infantry, 3 bombers, and 1 fighter.
Right. No fighter.
4 bombers, because the one from Japan can also hit
Yeah.
pilot.
Oh yeah.
No fighter.
I don't know. It might just be better to just pull back still. Not lose those guys. I'll just pull them all out, I think.
What does he have up here? Yeah, he doesn't have any transports in the reach.
I'm trying to sneak around the bottom? That's not fair.
You could be risky and let him attack destroyer against sub
Nah,
if you want to.
nah, that's just the
You
odds
destroy
just
him.
are so bad with that.
It's not
It
that
also be
bad.
destroyer. Oh, it would be
Yeah,
destroyer
it's
and
just
bomber.
the
versus
destroyer
that.
too. Yeah, it's just the
Oh
destroyer.
yeah, he does have a bomber. It's sure fine.
Alright. I'm good with this.
Okay. Yeah. My fleet in 8 is fine, I think.
That fleet in 3 is tempting. It really is.
With 3 bombers.
Yes.
There are 5
Okay.
transports there.
There are
Yeah.
5 transports. If I win, you're actually screwed. But if I don't, then I'm kind of screwed. What
Yeah.
else is this guy doing? We're definitely getting, I think, a couple more air units.
We probably should have switched the destroyer for the cruiser, just to make it a little beefier.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I would. If that was the case, I probably wouldn't think about it. But it's okay. The bombers have other uses. Namely, these guys can do this. And this. That means this guy. Do this. These guys can walk into here. These guys can walk into here. I guess I am not sure where I want all these guys to be walking. Africa? I don't think so. I guess maybe. It depends on how poorly this goes. So let's just do this. Probably won't go that bad. And then I guess I could put some units in through 17. Is a nice little threat. Yeah, could be. Oh, this guy can also hit here. So I can do it. So
How
what
did
else
you
can
end
I
up with
do?
14 units in Yunnan? You just not put them in Szechuan?
I did not move. Well, because you had your Russians were all here
Yeah.
until the Germans went here, and then you pulled them back. So there's no point giving you that. Because you could actually have defended Moscow with a lot less. Like, you could have had a Russian and then UK attack one of those units, and then I'm really behind. There's no need, because it doesn't really matter. Once I put them all here, they're going to come to Kazakh anyway. You're not really realistically going to stack Kazakh.
No. I was just wondering.
Maybe you could. It's possible you could stack Kazakh. You probably could, actually. You probably should.
Depends if you want to bring those guys from TJ back to Persia or not, I think.
I'm just questioning what this bomber's going to do with its life. I think it's better to do this and to save my infantry, actually.
Bomb Moscow and die.
Yeah, I think this is acceptable. That's annoying. Do I risk bombers versus infantry? You have no transports there, so no.
Do you miss with 2 bombers?
Yes.
Oh.
Everyone has bad dice. It happens. I did take that, so. I hit with 2 fighters, miss with 2 bombers. It's all the same. You never know. I mean, it's German income given by Japan, so I'm okay with a little bit of loss. It just does mean that I need to have a little more. Oh wow, I missed in Persia. Very nice. Okay. That means I just have a little more Persia presence. So what? Infantry, artillery is fine. Yep. Okay, everybody's moving. What does this transport want to do? I guess it wants to start wandering out and collecting some guys. Meanwhile, we'll get defended. Guy's gonna go there. We will put a little fleet into here. Let's go there. Let's go back. Oh! Oh, that's nice. I honestly am not convinced I can actually stack Kazakh here against 24. Yeah, a lot. I can defend it. I probably no keep finishing this. I guess I could send the guys down north. This transport is not doing anything, so it's going to come to here. This battleship will come here. And then these guys, they're not dead zoning this, so the usual plan is to go like this. Artillery. Egypt, I see, could make sense here. We'll see. Don't want that artillery there. Do we? Yeah, probably do.
Okay, USA.
I have a crazy thought.
Okay, let's hear it.
Blitz the US tank into West Russia, put enough Russians there to stack it, and build a US factory there. Is that insane?
Say that again?
So we blitz the US tank that's in Finland into West Russia right now.
Okay.
And then there's not threat on Moscow, so I can put a bunch of Russians there so the Germans can't take it back. And then I can build a US factory there. And then, like, the whole US army is coming the next round, so Germany, if Germany wants to, like, stack Bellow for it. Is that insane? Am I insane? I think a West Russia US factory is pretty good.
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know, this is a fun game. I kind of want to just try it.
Alright.
Interesting thought. I mean, the question is, how long can you hold it for? Presumably, if you do that with Russia, you're going to get stacked. I will stack Kazakh, right?
Yeah, but so the tank goes there, and then the U.S. Army is going to be in Karelia this turn.
Right. So I can stack Bellow.
Yeah.
And
So
then
and then the U.S. comes down and defends West Russia, and we're next to Moscow, and Russians can step back to
right.
Moscow.
So the Russians step back. So I guess the question is, can the U.S. Army? Well, I guess you have the UK too. Yeah, if you think you can hold it, you probably can. Versus,
I'm pretty sure we can hold it. I'm gonna go for it. You know, I've thought about this before, and I've often thought it was good. It doesn't come up that you can actually try it that often.
it requires this situation where Germany is attempting to dead zone Karelia, but didn't quite manage to do it.
It doesn't require this specifically. There's other spots that it can come up in, but anyway. Yeah. So let's see. So we got this guy coming back. Those guys coming back. It's like my logistics are really out of tempo right now. So, I mean, that's like I have 14 guys there, right? And then, so 8 move up for the 5 transports. Yep. This guy coming back.
I should have put a transport in 17. That would have been a good move.
I can go another fighter here.
I don't know what I thought. I felt like I should have had a strong advantage. That being said, I didn't actually hold with the tank rush, so I guess it's what you get.
So I need more stuff in 8. What is that stuff going to be? Maybe just the UK fleet can go back and, well, still got the German fighters. Might have to pull out of 23 for a round.
Yeah.
In that case, just cruiser can come up here. Kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Can I go? Hang on. He's got where is bombers at? He's got Berlin, Tokyo. There. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Land on the carrier there. Okay.
I mean, the UK's pulling out of season 5, right?
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about sending the transport to South Africa. It's probably not worth it. With like a carrier to defend against
We need to get
one
more
fighter that
units
can hit it.
We need to get more units in Africa. Is what I'm
Yeah.
trying.
I can definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if there's any way to hold season 23, I'll do it.
Not unless we want to not take France this turn. I don't think it's worth. I think I can go there next turn.
Well, they could send 5 at season 8, right?
Yeah. I have the. Let's see. I could have like carrier, battleship, cruiser in 8, and bring the 2 destroyers down, and then he's got. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
All 3 bombers to hit 23.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. Can I? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I?
I can land in Belgian Congo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
They always.
Hey.
But anyway, so it's 3 bombers.
Yeah, I don't think I can hold 23 unless we skip France. I don't think skipping France is worth it. I could strafe an infantry with these fighters. Well, it's not worth it.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just getting very solid here.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay. Thank God. That was almost. I almost failed France.
Yeah, we missed it.
Okay. Does not have good dice this round. Okay.
Ouch.
Where do I want to put the bomber? Moscow or London? This. Did I build a fighter this round? I did, right? So I think this guy can also go to Karelia.
Do we want to like set up anything in Brazil, maybe, or take South Africa next turn? Or something.
Yeah, maybe.
At least threaten it.
A carrier has to go back to 8 right now because I did send a fighter there. So I don't have ships that can go to 22 other than those transports. So if I did want to have a transport for South Africa next turn, it'd be naked. Yes. I'll land a couple in 23 next turn, I think. Okay.
Well, I think Soviet Union simple, just try and trade something.
Yeah. I can build 1 infantry in Karelia is fine. Instead of repairing.
I was gonna say, or you can get a tank.
I think a tank?
Yeah.
Too late now. I want another fighter. I don't think a tank does much, but I don't know if I can
Yeah, we
really
definitely did.
justify a fighter.
No, you're not getting another fighter. Tank can help with defense. Tank can blitz. Tank's useful.
And you're not gonna be doing blitzing here. Personally. Maybe.
Mini stack. Vologda? Let's see, how many guys do I want in West Russia? It's 13, 18 attackers. Probably need like 20 units there. Leaves me with put the fighter there. I could do infantry, artillery to Vologda or no? Might just be
Infantry,
this.
artillery, what? Oh, to Vologda, yeah.
Think
Or
so.
even just 2 infantry or something.
What about 2 infantry? Alright.
2 infantry works out almost 70% of the time.
Yeah, but infantry and an artillery defend Moscow the same. So I'd rather, if I'm gonna do it, I'd rather just use the artillery. Okay. We all hit. Of course, this one I'm gonna miss. Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
And yeah, I killed an infantry in Kazakh. I don't think I need the artillery there, do I?
What, in West
Just
Russia?
do it. Yeah. So maybe do like 1 artillery there.
Yeah, you might as well.
That's plenty for Moscow. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we'll do 2.
Well, let's see. Okay, so where's the buy? So I can stack Bellow with quite a lot actually. Allows you a 1-2 punch.
Could even 1, 2, 3 punch if we wanted to.
Yeah, the first punch is not going to be very good for you though.
Yeah, would be.
Not against 14, 16, what, plus 16 plus 13 is like 40, almost 40 units there. Sorry, almost 30 units there, not 40.
And Bellows, I'd
Look at
say, yeah.
30. I put 30 in double, and then you can hit me with 26, 27, 20. It's actually, US is not a bad first punch, and then Russia can finish off. The question is, can Russia finish off and get back to defense? Because then you're going to have to deal with the Kazakh stack. And if you lose everything in the US, then you cannot hold Moscow, and then it's over. And the question is if I'm aggressively doing that, then can I hold Germany with just the infantry that I make? I can dump all 5 fighters into there as well. You have to... blocking your blitz is not super essential. You have no U.S. transports in range of Moscow, except the 3 that are here. So this is probably the best play. It is the only turn that I can do this. Okay. Well, in that case, that means I need to, what? Produce in Moscow and not in Italy? Or produce in Berlin and not in Italy? It does. Work. We'll be right there.
Hey, Jay Bird in the chat. Yeah, it definitely looks like Axis is going to win this game.
I think we might be turning the corner.
But since I'm on the Allied team, I'm not going to discuss the strategy that you're talking about in the chat.
No, I mean, punching it at West Russia doesn't make sense at the moment. But I also don't have a BC win, so wish I did, but I don't. I may have it if you try to hold it in Moscow for too long.
No, he's just he's talking about the overall strategy and.
Oh, the overall.
Stacking France
I
here would
don't
be
wanna,
very
I don't want to
difficult.
manipulate your thinking. I want you to.
No, stacking France is impossible. Yeah, no, please don't say anything. I actually think stacking Bello is definitely the play here. You don't really have anything that can really threaten Moscow that hard. I guess you have 6 UK planes, but even with the 1-2 punch, you have at
Berlin.
least one.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna get what? I'll have 15, 16, 26 in Berlin, and you can hit it with 8 ground plus air, so it's not gonna work. Then that.
You have Japanese fighters that could reinforce too. Or a Japanese fighter.
Oh, I didn't even count the bombers, so those are 3 more hit points there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to work. So, yeah, we just... The only question is, do I put 1 infantry into Ukraine? Because you have to then hit it with the UK to allow your tank to blitz through, but if your tank blitzes through, I just kill your tank. I don't think it's worth it. I think we want to... If you hit this, we want to maximize your casualty performance. Also, if you hit it with the UK first, I can also drop Japanese. Put at least 1, 2. Well, I cannot actually fit any Japanese fighters, but I could put the bombers there. We'll do that. And if you attempt a France stack,
Just I was thinking about is the France stack. It's a lot of US troops that can come over if we want to. It's 23
really.
infantry. 14 plus
France?
8 UK. And I could also... You can also grab Norway guys too if I want to.
You can get 16 plus 7. I guess plus 8. 16 plus 8 is 24.
Plus 5 fighters.
Plus 5 fighters. That's still, I mean, I have 27 plus 5 fighters.
Yeah, 27 mostly infantry though.
Don't hit
That'd be costly for you to take, at the very least.
But then what's your plan? Are you hole up there as I move my force like I don't... Like, I put 13 tanks in range with another divide, and you have no reinforcements for it, really.
Maybe.
You could. Just maybe worth a shot. Could be worth a shot. If you don't put 5 fighters, though, then how are you defending your West Russia factory? That's the
I
tricky part.
think we have enough there with the UK and US coming down. I don't think we need the fighters for that. I could be wrong.
Well, your fighters. Also, if you have a Kazakh stack, what's going to defend Moscow, right? That's the question.
Kazakh stack. What?
Japan's going to stack Kazakh here.
Oh yeah. If Japan's taking Kazakh, well, the Russians are defending for Germany's next turn, round 11, but they can
Are they?
for this round.
Japan is stacking Kazakh in round 10.
Yeah, and then I think all the Russians can pull back to Moscow. I could be wrong.
Is that enough? They can, but is that enough? Is my question.
With all the Russians, I think so.
All
I don't
the
know.
Russians versus-
If I was playing like a 24-hour turn timer game, I would like run calculators and all this.
I'm not calculating. I'm just kind of estimating. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going to put 25, 30 infantry, 6 artillery into Kazakh.
We could also just send the not defend West Russia, go to Archangel. And
That is your option.
Also-
Yeah.
that is also a possibility.
You may have to give up on your factory, which is why I. Bellow. In that case, you would do a France stack, yeah. You just have to coordinate now basically how you want to deal with the forces in Karelia and the forces in West Russia.
Yeah. So 35, 9, 30, 32. I don't think we need that. We might need like a couple Russians to be in West Russia. I don't think we need that many though.
Yeah, I guess the UK guys pull double duty, so you're safe. No, actually, you can definitely hold it. But the thing is, can you hold it if I hit that and then I hit Moscow? We'll see.
John Roberts is still away.
Yeah.
I guess the one thing about the France stack now is that the U.S. fighters in France, they can't get to Moscow.
That is an issue.
That's probably the biggest issue. If you try to like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you have enough UK fighters, so you can just, if you're stacking France, then you don't need fleet. So you just dump all your UK fighters into Moscow.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Welcome back.
It's accepted. Fighters that can go there.
Thinking about France stack.
Sure. We're definitely running out.
Hey, it was gonna happen eventually.
Well, if you're getting France this turn, it's probably fine. You might have to
Happy.
slow down the fighter production as UK, but
I don't think you'd be making fighters. I guess
said
not.
you don't think we can, or you don't think we have been.
I mean, if you're only making 19 this turn with France, unless you also take Northwestern, that's 21. That's still 7 infantry a turn.
Yeah,
He's
am I
got
taking
4
Northwest
banks.
Or like what's up?
You definitely send walk-in infantry to Baltic. Yeah, I mean you can take Northwest if you want. I think that's fine to have.
Can we stack
So how much?
France if I do that?
Probably. It's like attacking with infantry. It's almost all infantry that would be attacking us.
Alright.
Yeah.
Kind of ignoring Africa for a little bit, but I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I gave you the option, because Japan's income was going to be meaty.
Yeah.
Man, I'm thinking you can maybe not hold France long term.
If you want to pull the tanks back,
Yeah, which I probably would.
give us
I
a
have
lot
to,
of.
because then
It gives us a lot of breathing space in like Eastern Europe
That
to
is-
do with the allies. Like we're getting that income from Germany.
yeah, you are going to take a lot of income from Germany here. The cost is going to be income from Japan.
Yeah. You want to take Ukraine with that guy, and one of the Moscow guys can walk to Kazakh.
Yeah.
Unless we want to give, we could give that to US instead. I don't know if you need that too or not.
I mean, I could take them both.
Yeah. We could alternatively we could blitz the US tank to Ukraine and back. So we're doing this, it would be
I guess that's
21 plus the 4, so 25 next round for UK.
something like that.
Do you want 27 for any reason? I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna put a fighter. A whole bunch of fighters.
Yeah, if you can, have fighters land in West Russia.
Yeah.
Like if you...
Well, there's one in Finland and there's 2 in season 3. I don't have to use any of them. Either one of those.
Could, the one that's coming from UK to Northwest, it's probably fine. Doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, no, I want to use that fighter.
Okay.
In fact, how many fighters do you need in West Russia?
Not that many, but
Because I kind of want to make sure I get that unit. Alright. always miss with that artillery. Oh, come on. And he hits again. And he gets a third hit. Oh my god.
Did we lose 3 in France? That's ridiculous.
Yes, we did.
Jeez.
That actually takes your stacking odds down a lot,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think.
I was thinking it would like spare transport to go West Africa here, but maybe not anymore.
Even if you stuck everything, you can only put in 16 more ground units maximum. And then 6 fighters. I mean, I'm attacking with most of the infantry, so it's probably fine, but...
Yeah. Like even if you do that and lose, like
And we lost one in
Fine.
Northwest. Jeez. Luckily, he missed. Oh, come on. Really? There's a hit. Alright, worked out. Look at that. Could put a fighter in Archangel. Unless we need
why?
we need to stack do we need to
No, no,
I
no,
guess,
no.
I guess we need to keep Aurelia safe.
That
What?
would be very optimistic.
No, if I put a few units there with it, I wouldn't put it by itself.
Or
I
infantry,
think
1 artillery, 4 bombers.
The guys from Karelia come down to West Russia. The UK guys,
Yeah.
not to Archangel. I think we just leave Archangel empty.
Well, the fighter there would have better range.
To what?
To anything. What do you mean? To what?
I think West Russia is always better, right?
Yeah.
But the fighter
Oh, he
can't
means
reach
because-
West Russia. It could reach Archangel or Moscow.
Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Then Moscow's fine. Mo-
Oh, wait, what were we doing with the fleet? Where do we need the fleet? We don't really need. We could put more embassies on 3, right?
Yeah.
Unless we needed an 8, so that you can move down to 23.
What's the U.S. fleet? Because, I mean, I think all the U.S. transport do 8 anyway. I don't think I can spare any to go to 3 or 23,
Alright.
unless we don't want to stack France anymore. I think we should, though.
2 fighters. I guess all of this will go up to 3. There's no reason to put it all in 8, is there?
Just put it in 8, I think. Just put it all in 8. I don't think I'm going to 3.
Well, there's not going to be anything there either. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
thinking there's going to be stuff in Season 3.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to maybe send a transport there and keep getting guys up there, but we lost 3 guys in France.
Put an extra guy in West Russia. These guys in West Russia. All of it in West Russia. Or is that just overkill?
Maybe you can leave a couple in Moscow just to trade back with Japan next round. Because I do think it is overkill. But just leave like 2 or 3 guys in Moscow just to shoot at Japanese infantry with fighters.
How's that?
Uh,
Wait, no. What's going on here?
I think you still have no Japanese or no UK units in Moscow. Just,
Now you're leaving them in Karelia. That's what's
Yeah.
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
You're removing the guys that came from
I think you
Karelia.
only had 1 infantry in Moscow to begin with, so just leave him, I guess. And the artillery.
I can't
You just,
find him.
just right click,
Click.
shift right click on the guy. Just on the actual map, if you just shift right click, you'll remove it from there.
Or just click on the guys that are in like the icon in Moscow, not
currently
the
in
icon
Moscow.
in West Russia.
You just cancel them.
Or just cancel them all and redo it. I'll be right back, I gotta get some water.
And now you still got 2 guys in Karelia that you. I guess want to.
Yeah, no, it like wasn't letting me select the guys in Moscow from like the stack
Oh.
itself.
That's weird.
Like they weren't.
And you have a sub in
option.
41. Don't forget. But know what you want to do about that.
You either go to 39 or 26. I guess he was happy with everything else, right?
Yeah, I think so. He didn't mention anything. We do have income.
A little bit. 27.
Alright, so I want bombers usually. You guys have managed to stay in Africa, much to my chagrin.
I'm
No
back.
problem. Do you not have a whole lot of guys? We can do a mini stack here. And a bigger stack here. This bomber will do what? Not a whole lot, actually. Just these guys all for quick here. Yes. This bomber can go useful. I think actually the best use of these bombers is to do this. That will prevent the threat stack pretty effectively. Oh, actually, if I do that, I'll just do this. And that will actually let you kill a threat stack. So if you do that in 16... Yeah. That, and so... Oh, this is now 2 infantry. That's not great. Okay. Well, that'll be an infantry artillery. Alright, that looks good. Huh. I swear every time I send overwhelming force, they always get hit back. It's like they're like, screw you for sending 11 people my way. Again.
Alright, let's shoot down like 2 bombers, please.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
That's fine.
Oh, we got one.
we got
We got
2.
3.
Oh, we got 3. Yeah,
Not ideal, but now you definitely. I really don't think you can stack France.
no.
Which is the goal? Alright, I guess that means that we send the rest of the fleet around here to start making large problems with you. What on you're at? Only 6 yet. This guy's gonna go here. He's not. This guy's gonna go here. Destroyer will come out to here. And this guy. Fighter will come to here. Here. Do I want 1 infantry to here in case you do something silly? I think so. And then this transport. So if this guy goes here. That means this guy should stay here. So, then this guy goes here. This way he's here. Okay. I did not like losing the 3 bombers there, but there's not really a threat in your fleet, so it is what it is. At least I have 2 more on the way. Ah, that's pretty unlucky with the hit back. What's my ED on that attack?
I mean, we were pretty unlucky to lose 3 infantry taking France in the first place, to be fair.
That is true.
Alright.
Hitting 3 out of a top 5% result. So that's good.
So
You really lose 1. Just 1.
I think I'm gonna take like 3 transports to West Africa. I want to go Morocco. Actually, with some of them. Anyway, that's going to be. I mean, I don't have to do the factory in West Russia this turn. I don't want to. Three. Yeah, one of these transports should have been an 11 last turn. Oops. So maybe I do want to do the factory this turn. And I have a lot of money. So how much is... I have 46. Yeah, let's do it. Do like, let's do 4 guys here. Could airstrike and artillery. Make
Sure.
things easier for Russia. Let's do that.
It worked last time.
What could go wrong?
Give him a chance.
looks up,
give him a chance
looks
get
up to
back.
be smited by saying that.
Give him a
Alright,
chance to get something back.
Oh, that's pretty good. 10 damage in Berlin.
Nice.
Ouch.
He did get one fighter though.
That's alright. I mean, we just took out 3 of his bombers.
Yeah.
Though, he did shoot down like 4 of our aircraft in this game.
Hey, that was at the beginning. I mean, there's been luck back and forth. You definitely also had a very good Ukraine clear on Russia too, which definitely set Germany. But yeah, the early aircraft definitely slowed you down.
So I think what I want to do is maybe let's do like carrier there with those. I'm gonna have the British fleet cover me in 3, I think. Against 1 bomber shouldn't be too big a deal. And then we can send more of this stuff south. Do like cruiser. Can this fighter get there actually? Can. I think I need it though. So then 6 has got carrier, cruiser, destroyer, and a fighter. It's pretty decent threat into 15. If he doesn't take his fighters back to Berlin, if he wants to stay in Bellow. Okay, and then let's do 2 in West Russia and 2 in Moscow, sure. It's plenty of guys in both, I think. Once the Russians pull back. The British are pulling double duty. Yeah. Did I miss anything? My transports will actually be somewhat in line this time. I'll have 4 transports with 8 units for one. I haven't done a good job with that this game. I don't know about next round, depends on if I go into the med or not, but at least for right now. I think maybe I have like 1 more transport than I should for not having consistent med check going on. Alright. Didn't like sneak a transport up to range of West USA, did he? No. Okay.
No, but there is a transport that sees on 50.
And yeah. So he could go that way, or he could go back. That's fine. Okay. Do I want another AA as Russia here? I mean, he did just lose like 3 bombers, but he's gonna have more. It would be instead of an infantry. We've got 4. Wait, we have 2. Never mind. We have 4 AA guns. Never mind. I'm not building an AA.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't we move an AA gun to Moscow?
Yeah. I didn't.
I'm like,
my mind's. The two UK AA guns have met up in West Russia. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, there's too many AA guns. West Russia is
Let's-
massive.
I'm just gonna get 4 infantry. Yeah. Okay. Is this enough to defend Moscow? I didn't. Oh yeah, the British coming back. It's fine. All right. Okay.
Plus, I think you would have enough on your own, possibly.
It'd be. I think it's kind of close. On my own.
Sebastian in the chat, what's up? How you doing? I didn't stream yesterday. Streamed on Monday. This is the continuation of that game.
Well, okay, this is an interesting one. The good news is I don't actually need the fighters in.
There was like, I think I was supposed to put a couple guys in. How many guys was I supposed to leave?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know if I was supposed to bring all of them back actually. Playing too
I think I can
fast.
hit-
I don't know.
Um,
I'm tired of
not-
making too many mistakes.
True. Yeah, I think now because I can hit, what, 14 and 11? It's still quite dicey.
Yeah.
With 3 A guns is not fun.
Yeah, I was thinking I needed to leave like 3. I don't think it was like huge oversight, but nah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting you to move everything, to be fair. Oh, I have to repair Germany. I am seriously thinking about West Russia now. Especially since you put a factory there. And there are a lot of aircrafts. I do have 13 tanks. Guess I should hit A while it's not doing anything because you're only rolling 5 dice anyway. I guess the question is if things go south. So the UK unit's right. So then I should. Yeah, actually, it's probably better. This actually dicey.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty close.
What does it say here? 4? I think since I can retreat favorably, this is probably okay. Probably. And then planes can always land in Germany anyway. Alright, so how many plays do I lose to my first time I actually shoot against real AA, not bomber AA? I lose 2. Ouch.
Take it.
And I roll extremely poorly. It's alright. Ouch! Oh jeez, wow. Oh, well, I have... That was terrible. Ouch. That was a really... How did you get 8 hits with 10... Wow. All fighters in it? Okay. Well... That might be it, folks.
Yeah.
We'll pull back to here.
That looks pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a really, really under par round. It's not actually the end, to be fair. But it's pretty bad. I can't hold against the France stack without folks as my unit, so I need to only send 6, 7, 8 here. The thing is, I don't know you can hold Moscow that long, because you don't have that much reinforcement ability for it. So I do believe, as long as I can hold sufficiently long here, everything is fine. It just means that my Japan has to be quite a bit. I'm not that far behind.
So unfortunately,
To
we
be
lost
fair-
the UK artillery instead of the US artillery.
You lost both the UK and the US artillery.
No, there's still 8 US artillery in there. They just look like they're in Moscow because there were so many units there.
Alright, so what? Are my British gonna do?
That's a good question.
That went poorly.
So he's only got 3 German fighters plus 2 a Japanese fighter and a Japanese bomber over there. So I think we can spread the fleet out a little bit. I think we can definitely have my Finland guys plus some UK guys stack Karelia right now. Let's see, you've got 5, 6 boats. Do you need like 2 destroyers or something in 3? And then like a fighter carrier boat in 5 and 8. Yeah, I think we can do 3, 5, and 8 here.
Yeah, I would
If you want to.
both. Yeah, we could do that. And 8, you think
Yeah.
we're gonna be able to save an 8?
Well, we would definitely. Yeah. Did you buy a fighter or no? No. Yeah, I think so. Because Moscow's fine right now. We can pull fighters to the sea zones if we need to, if we want to.
And then the last transport I put to
Karelia, yeah.
There's actually quite a good tactical reason for this, though. I get to stack Caucasus now. I think.
Probably, yeah.
And dare you to hit me with a bunch of Russian infantry.
I think Germany is going to be in some trouble, though.
Not really. I have a very big stack. Except for the amount of units that you can actually field at it. So
Yeah, but you're going to lose income a lot of income with only 3 fighters. It's going to be hard for you to do everything.
I mean, I really need to trade those 3 territories. You're not coming in to 15. I'll just put my fleet. My Japanese fleet goes to 17 and everything is fine.
Good, like,
I'll give up basically. I give up Japanese income in Africa, and then I push for the right timing on Moscow. I think it's actually fine. Obviously, I would prefer that those 8 artillery be dead. I would be okay sacking the entirety of the German forces there just to even trade everything. Now that was not a great result, but it's not.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier when I did that, I was thinking I have like 3 or 4 Russians there, and then I just completely forgot about that when I moved.
Honestly, I think I would still go for it with that, because the idea is that I want to sack the German force here when you're split to attempt a really big play with Japan here. Otherwise, I will slowly lose, I think. I might even have it this round to Moscow. I think, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think that was not a great result for me. Really poor for it. I think I was favored in that battle. I'm not really quite sure, but the game said I wasn't, but I had more units going in. I have to look at it, but I was pretty confident in that battle, actually.
Something like this.
I think you gotta cover 8. Unless you're gonna give up a transport.
8. How am I gonna cover all 3?
No. So just 2 destroyers to 3 is fine. You can do a carrier in 8 and 5 with a fighter on each, and then like the
He's okay with 2 destroyers. I don't know.
It's only 2 transports if you want us to use the bomber against it. I'm okay with that, especially with like a U.S. factory in West Russia right now. It's not the end of the world if I lose 2 transports.
I guess.
So, fighter, carrier, destroyer, and then cruiser, carrier, fighter. Yeah, I think that's fine.
How does Moscow look? I guess I can't put anything else in there anyway.
I think it's fine. He might have like double-digit odds on Moscow, but I don't think it's like favorable. He's favored.
Probably not. I counted it.
I don't have enough air in the
It doesn't look like it. I counted it.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go.
Yeah, so I think I have to plan for a +2 timing on Moscow here because of the incoming US units that I cannot deal with.
We have an advantage though. The Allies. Pretty strong.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
just going to be tanks and 2 fighters. Yep. Do I purchase a IC for Kazakh? I don't think so. Maybe. It gets me 1 round in next round. I'm paying 15 for those extra grounds. I don't think so. So I try to stack Caucasus here. I can only do it with 16 plus. Almost you actually can 1-2 punch this with America. Oh no. What I do, I think, is I do hit C's on 5. I know I'm trading off air for it. Actually, no, I don't, because it's not. Well, it's tempting to hit 5. I do have 3 planes. I guess not. Okay, well. Yeah, I guess realistically we just have to send everything like this. And here. I guess it's okay. See, this is a really tempting battle. Kill 2 UK transports. 3 UK transports. Means I can do another round. You know what? I am behind, so I should take the risk. That means this is going to here. And this is doing that. Yeah. Alright. It. I didn't get a transport. Not good, not good. At least Germany can kill the transports unless US kills fleet, which is a waste of money, I guess.
I don't know. Like, those are Moscow attackers that are dead.
Ooh, I got my transports. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, but the difference is if I kill 3 transports, then I can actually buy more time for Germany. Like, a lot more time for Germany. I think it's worth it if I get the transports. I would gamble for it here. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? I am sacking that transport, that's alright.
I mean,
You
the
guys
only
are
thing
right.
the US can do is put like an aircraft.
You have to build.
5 or something.
Yeah, I can build a carrier to 5. Which isn't that insane, but it does hurt
It's
my
not that
logistics.
insane because of the aircraft.
I mean, it means that you think about it. That's 2 fighters that are sitting on that carrier that are not going to be in Moscow.
Done Moscow this round.
Sure, but now you have to deal with that. The fact that.
Do you have like
I
8
think-
US artillery that can go to Moscow this round, plus 4 infantry? So,
Yeah, true. Again, not ideal for me. I will fully admit. I guess I should have taken Alaska while I was at this.
You weren't in range of Alaska, were you? Oh, with that one, yeah.
I don't know. If I have to do the timing for one more round, I can kind of decide on it. In fact, that means I should be sending this one to here. This one to here. Not the best outcome, but it will have to suffice.
Okay. I do get the carrier here, right?
Yeah, to save the transports.
That's definitely worth it. I don't think I put a destroyer there too, do I? That's already unfavorable for the 3 fighters against the carrier with 2 fighters. I don't think I also built a destroyer there.
No, I mean it'd be nice.
Yeah. I did build. He's no ground, so he's kind of on that round 13 or.
It's gonna be round 13 timing on Moscow.
Yeah. Could I get a tank?
I think I might have it. I think I might have it.
Maybe.
Unless you can dump a bunch of fighters in there really fast. Maybe. But the only annoying thing is all this artillery surviving from West Russia. I really think that just threw me back quite a bit. I think even if it's a slightly unfavorable battle, I think I should clear it most of the time. And then I have this timing. But unfortunately.
I think we try to hold this.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna throw a tank in Norway. Because that can make it. If I really wanted to, I could send the transports to 4. I don't think it's probably not worth it. I think if we sacrificed a bunch of transports trying to get units a little more into Moscow, we get some more time. So. So if we want to put more fighters, is there a way to get them from East USA to Moscow in 2 rounds? If they land here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you're at 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. We could put a carrier in 2 this round, and or next round. So they'd be here. Well, it'll be US 13, not Japan 13.
That's too slow.
So no. Alright. Just keep shocking then, I think. So I think I'm ignoring the tanks in Ukraine, unfortunately. They aren't going to matter for this Moscow battle, as much as I want to kill them. Get some of Africa back. See if I only 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go here. One, two, three, four. So we can use both of these here, and leave these here. Man, I really don't like leaving those tanks alive. But
What tanks?
the ones in Ukraine.
The 3 in Ukraine.
Yeah. I could do like two artillery and try to airstrike them. I don't know. Don't really mind losing the bomber right now.
Oh, I was gonna say you could lose bombers if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. But those artillery would not get to back to Moscow for J-13. So I think the right play is to just let the tanks live.
You're not putting the tank in Moscow?
No,
He's
I'm
not
gonna
go
blitz
for
Bella.
Moscow this round?
Yeah, he's not going this round. His, like, the tanks he built can't reach. We can fly some more UK fighters in there.
Just make sure that it's like, you know, less than 10% chance this round.
Do you want me to pull out the calculator? I mean, I got there's 7 US artillery coming to Moscow this round as well. So I think it's fine.
Not if you send some after those tanks.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I'm not doing it against the tanks. I mean, I could pull out the calculator on all this, but I'd rather not. Just gonna bomb him again. Do I want to bomb him again? There's a free transport. I'll take that.
Where does the bomber land?
In Moscow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Moscow's the closest anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna say you might as well bomb him again.
Tempted to sacrifice the transport for Southern Europe. Just because I have too many right now.
I guess that makes sense.
Like with the Japanese fleet into 17, I don't think I'm ever getting an Italy shuck, med shuck. Alright. Does this look okay?
Yeah. Yep. What was that, another 2?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anything that doesn't shoot down the UFO.
Yep. Let's pog this. See, now if you had a tank, you could blitz Pogda. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true. So these bombers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't hit. So I think 3 is safe again. Check my.
One bomber.
Well, there's 2 in Kazakh right now. I think would be the threat.
That could threat Seagull 3. What do you have up there? Just the 2 destroyers.
Well, I don't think it can reach it. It takes 4 movement to get there, and it's got nowhere.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's one bomber.
Yeah. No bombers. Unless
Oh,
you see
sorry.
a bomber
I'm
somewhere.
sorry, no, I'm colorblind. That's a US bomber that you haven't landed yet.
Yeah.
That looks like a Japanese bomber.
Okay. Let's come back. This fighter. This fighter. Come on. This fighter can go there. This fighter. 2, 3. I think I put it here so that it can go to Moscow next turn. Hope these guys come down. Why not? Well, I have exactly the right amount of transports. Go me. Okay. Chuck an extra destroyer. Yeah. Do I want this down there for something?
What down there? I'm sorry.
The cruiser. Do I want to send more than just a battleship destroyer down there? I think so.
I don't know.
Like down around Africa. Just keep them up here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something.
West Russia, let's put like 2 artillery. Actually, let's have a couple more. So like this round, it's got 28, 42 fighters he built can't hit. So there's 42 units attacking Moscow. We've got 28, 32, 33, 39, plus a couple more UK fighters. Let's throw like 2 more artillery in here. That'll be 7 units in West Russia, that's fine. Plus Russia's by, so.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And I was gonna, I'll probably look at this. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Carrier. Tank. Soviet Union. So now do we want another AA? We lost 3 of them. Probably. Well, it's an AA versus 2 infantry, so I think.
No, 2 infantry.
Yeah, 2 infantry is going to be better. Alright.
An AA that fires at all 3 is a little bit better than infantry per IPC. If you're talking per IPC.
Yeah, well, it's not firing at 3 this round. Next round it will be, but for this
The
round we
infantry
can.
is better.
Yeah. Am I taking Vologda here?
I think
15.
so. I think so. Like, how can you just leave it sitting there?
Yeah. I could do infantry fighter against Novo. That would. Tempted to just leave it. Just-
Yeah, just take the log. Just leave
Yeah, I agree. This artillery that's in West Russia, it looks like it. It's so janky.
Yeah, that's before, like, all your U.S. artillery looked like Russia to me. That whole time you were talking about the artillery, I was like, what is he talking about? Because I thought they were Moscow.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, John. Okay. And nothing in non-combat. Get 6 more infantry.
Weeks are useful at least here. Nothing too much complicated here. Acceptable. We'll leave there.
Okay.
Got 31 units that can attack France if we stack it, but I put a lot of US units.
I don't know. I think we just keep going with the northern thing.
Well, he's kind of committed with tanks and fighter by this last round. So, like anything, I don't think any ground UK buy. Yeah, there was almost an argument to just buy fighters. Honestly,
I already bought.
Yeah, it's fine. But any other ground we're buying out of UK does make it to Moscow before Japan attacks.
Oh, you need my infantry to go to Moscow? I can't trade with the Germans yet.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that anything like else we're shipping doesn't make it to Moscow. So I think putting it into a France stack is a good idea. So yeah, you can use those guys in Korea to trade Baltic or Bello, but I think we want to stack France. I've got 18. UK would have 8. Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't
think we don't want to put fighters there, so they need to be in Moscow. So okay.
So now the defense we could keep doing like Sea Zone 5. Like I could send this to Baltic.
We don't need to defend 3 anymore either for this round.
Yeah.
So
I'll use the transport for France also. And the other 2 transports will just bring units to Karelia, I think.
yeah, that sounds good.
We want this fighter to get close to Moscow. Maybe we do want that fighter in France.
As long as your fighters, I mean, we can put the 2 that are going to Bello can go to Moscow this, and I think as long as the rest of the fighters can get to 5, that's fine. It's 5 that can go to Moscow next round.
So you're okay with just one of these fighters going to Moscow? I think we need them both, don't we?
As long, I think with the 3 that are going there and the 2 that you were using, so we would have 5 UK fighters and.
Alright, I guess I can use a transport for that's the so I don't have enough.
You can use you could use the 2 that are in Karelia could go Baltic and then get to Moscow. If you don't want to use.
Oh, they can.
Extra.
They can. I don't know what I was counting wrong. I guess. Yeah, you're right. They can. You could go there. Okay. I can't get one single hit. There's a hit. Okay, now it's a fighting game. There we go. Oh. Yeah. After all that, we got it.
This is barely, jeez.
I know. Well, it was 4 infantry and 1 fighter. I didn't expect to take it with much authority. Just
Oh yeah, that's right. Your cruiser died. I forgot about that.
yeah, I have no cruiser.
Not that it ever hits anyway, right?
I got a hit out of it. Remember?
Yeah, once.
Bummer.
Damn, that one hit too. Alright, I think that looks good.
Alright, yeah. Wait, you put the France fighter into 5.
It's not needed in 3? You sure?
I'm
I mean
pretty
8.
sure.
I mean 8, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got 2 destroyers, a carrier, and a cruiser. And I can put a U.S. carrier there as well. I think that's fine. If he wants to send all his air that way.
I don't have
Or
a
one
carrier.
in 5?
Yeah, I don't have a carrier there. Remember? It got destroyed.
Right. So then we do destroyer, 2 destroyers and a cruiser. I can bring the U.S. carrier there, I think. And then we'd have 2 destroyers, cruiser, and 2 carriers to defend 8. I think that's reasonable. So you bring the UK carrier over to 5 then? So that the fighter can land there and go to Moscow next.
I mean, I could land the fighter in Karelia like I had it.
Oh, is that where? I thought it was going back to the carrier in 8. That's why.
But this is fine too.
Yeah, just as long as all the fighters are in range of Moscow, that's fine.
Alright.
Well, here's the problem. I don't think I'm actually adding enough because even if I go with 11, 11, 15, 16 more. I have tanks. You're putting in these 7, 8 units here. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4 more fighters. 5 more fighters. And a Russian build. So I'm not even close to having 10 in Moscow here. What I do have, though, is the ability to change plans, and to forget about Moscow. Yeah, I just don't have it. 32. Right now you have almost equal ground troops, and then after this we will have equal ground troops, but I will have less air, which is bad on the offense. So, okay, we go to Plan C. Plan C is to stack Hawk and mass air to disrupt your fleets over time. Not the most brilliant plan, but it will work. Okay, so that means we will do this attack. We'll do this. We will stack here. Guess we'll do it like this. Yeah. Most unfortunate. Yeah, it's a very good response to the Moscow threat. I don't have it, and it's not even close. There's too many fighters coming in. It's just not going to work. But there's always a plan B. Oh, come on. Really?
We're getting some dice now. I gotta
I
reload.
think I can probably win on income eventually. It's just going to take forever.
Hexus.
I'm pretty sure that if I stack West Russia with Japan, I close off Moscow. And as long as I can use enough planes in the as long as I can use enough planes in the of Japan in the Germany to basically force your fleets to a minimal number of sea zones, then I will be fine. But it is not ideal. It's not anywhere close to ideal. In fact,
I don't know. We're calling back some Africa income right now.
yeah, but I will quickly take that back once I go back to shocking infantry there. Again, not great, but what can you do? The attack in West Russia that was, I think, really below par, it did really set me back, so there's not a whole lot that can be done about this, unfortunately. I guess the better play is to send... This is okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what can you do? Yeah. Just unfortunate. It's gonna be air heavy, I guess, and then we will use the fighters to defend Germany, while Germany has to rebuild some air, and then, you know. The thing is, I'm actually not very much behind in attack power. I'm a little bit behind, definitely, but if I can slow down the production or the transit from the Atlantic theater to Moscow, then I can win.
Damn, I really wish I had
I
2
think-
bombers in Moscow right now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn. That's unfortunate.
Oh, you don't think the bomber in Karelia can do anything, right?
Not to 33 was what I was looking at.
33 or 17, right? Yeah. No.
Just put a fighter on 17. That's hard to tell. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, this is not going to be a fast game. It's probably very late for you guys on the East Coast. So if you want to, I don't know what you want to do. I honestly think West Russia set me back a lot. Not going to lie.
I think we
But
have to
it's-
arbitrate this game, but it's not like
Yeah.
we don't have an overwhelming lead. At the moment,
Because
it's
my
tied
game-
exactly, but USA's got to go to still.
Yeah, you're definitely ahead, I would say. The thing is, I think my game plan being to stack West Russia with Japan lets me trade all of the German provinces to keep their income intact, and it blocks out reinforcements. So hopefully that is enough to let the Germany recover a little bit, and then win the economic game. And meanwhile, Japan is still trading from China in the east of everything. So, and that will let me use the factory in West Russia that you guys built. So, hopefully that's
Well, it would be a German factory, which is not ideal for you.
it will be a German factory. Yes, not ideal for me, indeed. I guess that means I might. The question is, can I ever end up stacking both Caucasus and Karelia
I
with
mean,
Japan?
I think we
That would
have. We probably can't stack West Russia and Moscow, but it's like not that far away. It's like.
I mean, the question is can I retain African income for a long enough time that because basically Germany's income will be something, and I think that with Japan exceeding the UK and US combined, I can eventually push through.
Well,
It will just take forever.
by the
because
same factor, Russia's income's like it's always
I
like
mean,
difficult to tell with provinces
it's
being
difficult.
traded and whatnot, but we're like I don't know. It's like about even. Maybe
It's pretty close
like
on income.
one, maybe like a couple IPCs. So we're about to.
The Allies have
So
a
let's-
slight advantage,
Well,
but it's not much.
if you're
You have to count that. How do you count Germany?
that
Because
France, yeah, Germany's also
Germany's-
getting income from France and stuff.
Germany's trading like 12, 15 worth of IPCs per turn. I think I need to get another fighter probably to do this, but it's acceptable. You have no shot on Germany in the near future. As far as I can tell, you can try to stack France, but I can't imagine that comes at the cost of eating income in Eastern Europe. I'm pretty sure. So. Yeah.
Well, this is a problem we run into regularly on Friday Night Blitz.
That is true. I'm up for whatever you guys prefer.
It is
Don't really have
after
a
midnight,
force.
so I am gonna have to
Yeah.
stop playing soon.
Not that much.
and I was gonna try to set up at the Mothma time, but it's just impossible with this setup. And I don't think I'm that far enough behind where I really need to throw into a low percentage battle. I made the West Russia attack because I thought that if I win that, I have a very clear path to victory. But I, in fact, lost horribly. So, happens. Can take it out another day. It's a strategic game at this point, so I'm not sure how blitzy that is if that's the vibe you guys want to go for. So, arbitrate, up to you. You know.
Well,
Whatever
I
you
mean, I'm not gonna. We could. I don't know.
Yeah, to me, I don't really see a clear advantage for either side, like a decisive advantage. But well, up to you guys.
We could
Eh.
continue this game on our own if we want.
Yeah, offline, yeah, or
Like everybody just take a turn at your leisure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't know
That would be
I can do like that many nights on blitzing.
Yeah.
for sure. No, me too. Yeah. Happy to continue at later.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Fine by me. It's,
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Well, it was a good challenge, I have to say. I it's you were right. It's not so Axis favorite as it seemed at the start. So
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what happened.
It was
Winning
definitely
a
a
long
fun
game.
time. It's definitely an interesting game. A lot of interesting things happening in an industrial complex in West Russia. It was very interesting. The fight for Africa
Yeah.
was very tedious. I mean, very tedious. It's very tenuous.
Yeah, the Allies have a lot of fronts, right? That's my goal with Axis is try to open up as many fronts as possible usually, because it spreads the Allies thin. But I thought I had a decent strike from the West Russia combo, but I did run the numbers on that afterwards. I was 60% to clear and lose everything, which would have been acceptable.
I think
But the leftover artillery is not.
I think I would push. I would start pushing a little more into Africa as the U.S. Because we're in Europe, and we could just start flooding into Europe. There's only 9 transports.
He's got 10. He's got one down in South Africa.
Oh yeah.
But that
yeah,
one's not
okay.
going in.
Okay. But yeah, all right. We'll do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well,
All right, I will
it was fun.
head out now. But yeah, very interesting game. Yeah.
yep.
All right. Good night.
All right, see you guys around. Bye bye.
And everybody, thank you for watching. Please remember, like, share, subscribe. And